Hi, how are you doing? My name is Mercedes and I would love to welcome you to my home, most importantly, my kitchen. Today we're going to make fish broth. Remember our last recipe we did on banana fritters? Today we're going to focus on fish broth. What I have here today is all the seasoning. I have my sliced onions, tomatoes, lime, a little bit of parsley, some thyme, and scallions. So what I did was I sliced the onion and I chopped some of the tomatoes. Now I'm going to chop the scallion. You chop the scallion. You can do it in thick wedges. It really doesn't matter how. Just chop it so you can have that there. And then once the scallions are all chopped, what you're going to do, you're going to combine the onions, the scallions, the parsley, the thyme, tomatoes, and a little piece of hot pepper. Notice I have a whole pepper. I just used a little piece and I cut that up. And you're going to combine them in 6 cups of water. I've already went and I did that step. So in this pot, what I have here, oh, look at that. What I have here is the seasoning that you just see me chopping up. I love okras in fish, so I add a few okras to it. So this is the seasoning. This is it boiling. Now you're going to bring this to a boil and let it boil for about 20 minutes in 6 cups of water. You let it boil for about 20 minutes. What you're then going to do is you're going to take your fish, which I already prepared. With this one, what I'm using is blue snapper. You can use any fish you want. I just wanted blue snapper. So what I did, I rubbed the snapper with some lime, and as you can see, it's marinated in the lime broth, a little lime and a little salt. Now I'm going to add the snapper to the broth. Oh, juicy. Now, as you can see, the snapper, it's in steak. It's the snapper steak. And what I'm using here is about 2 pounds. So I just add that to the broth. Oh, look at that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too much. A little bit of salt and pepper. Childhood memories all coming back. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Now, I'm going to take 2 garlic cloves and I'm going to crush them. Just 2 garlic cloves. You can chop your garlic if you want. For me, because I have the crusher, I tend to use it. You can get this crusher in any store for like $5, $6. It's pretty cheap. And it's very convenient. Great to do when you're doing garlic bread also. So what I did was I crushed the garlic in there, and then I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime. I rub my lime. My reason for rubbing the lime is so that it can release the oils and the juices easier. So I'm going to add the juice of the lime. You could give it a little acidic taste, but not too acidic. Fish loves lime juice. Absolutely loves lime juice. So I'm adding the juice of the lime. And I'm going to leave it. I'm going to bring it, as you can see, come into a boil. Now the okra, the reason why it has this dark color, that's because of the okra. It adds a bit of a consistency. It thickens it a bit. You can use okras if you want to. It's a personal choice. You don't have to. The broth is absolutely delicious without the okra. Oh, divine. Absolutely divine. And you just let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Now, while that's simmering, what I went ahead and did, because like I said, we're cooking Caribbean here, and I wanted you to get the full effect. So what I went ahead and did, I prepared some green bananas, as you can see. I have them boiled in the skin, those are green bananas. And I also I've steamed some pumpkin and sweet potatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start preparing the provisions, the vegetables that I've done, while this is simmering for, I would say, about 10 minutes, because it's the blue snapper. It doesn't take that long. So, and I started preparing that while I was getting ready to do the fish. And again, it's a personal choice. Me personally, I happen to love my potatoes. I was growing up, we always ate our potatoes in the skin and the pumpkin in the skin. That's how it was served to us growing up. I remember my aunt saying all the nutrients are in the skin, so don't overcook it and don't throw away the skin. Just make sure you wash it properly. I think it's just about ready. The fish is very tender. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dish out a little bit of it. I'm going to dish out a piece of it on the plate. Oops. Yes, it's the sure sign that it's finished. Now remember, you can use any fish you want. I just chose the blue salmon. The blue snapper. But it's completely your choice. And this dish to prepare, it takes about 20-30 minutes to max. It's delicious, it's nutritious. Good for the soul. Oh, I wish you were here to taste the broth. But you know what? You will taste it, because I'm quite sure that you tried to do it on your own. And there you go. Fish broth with provisions. Steamed fish broth and provisions. Enjoy it. Let me know how you like it. Let me know how it came out. And remember, if you want to see some more Caribbean recipes, you can always go to my website at www.brimstonerecipes.com. Try the recipes. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how it was. Bon appetit. Let me taste a little bit. Delicious. Simple and sweet. Great Caribbean cooking. Have a nice day.